Hello everyone, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot. If you are a regular viewer, today we are doing a twin flame soul read on your Aquarian runners, divine masculines, other halves, if you will. I always do everything awkwardly, even speaking, apparently, and most tarot readers would pull the energies on you and whoever your person is. Well, I do it the other way around. Your person is a star sign. I put on their star sign. You are you. Okay, so we are dealing with the death card, which came out for the all signs overview I done on this. If you haven't watched any of my all signs overviews, and that's basically what I do them for. It's the main energy of the reads I'm putting for the next load of reads. You had the death card, or your Aquarian runners had the death card, which means something's changing, something coming to an end, something's beginning, something's dying off, something's growing in its place. Okay, it could be absolutely anything. Obviously, we all have free will, which means we all are on slightly different paths to the main energy, so to speak. Or if you imagine we're all in a big river floating down and the energy is the river, we're all in slightly different places on that river. Okay, to go with our death card, we have got the King of Swords and we have got the Justice card. So the King of Swords is talking about the truth, okay, knowing the truth and acting upon the truth. Now that is what your Aquarian runners are doing there, acting upon the truth. So let's see how they are thinking and feeling about you. Let's see what they want to do about the whole situation currently at the moment, and let's see what's blocking them as well. And then from the bottom of the deck I will get a overall energy card for you to see what the universe wants to tell you about all this. Okay, I will just point out, well, I've kind of covered it already, but this is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that's fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, go and check out that All Signs Overview, link in the description, and see if anything else resonates with you. Your runner might be working from a different aspect of their birth chart, or perhaps you are. Okay, so, oh, I fucking can't believe it. King of Swords came out as I was shuffling. Okay, so that's what they're thinking about. They're thinking about the truth of how they feel, the truth of who and what you are to them, generally, the truth of the matter. Now, remember, this is their truth, not necessarily your truth. This is the annoying and wonderful thing about truths. We all have our own truth about a situation. Now, somewhere in the middle between yours and theirs is the real truth, but hey-ho. So that's going to be how they're feeling. This is going to be what they want to do. This is going to be what's blocking you off the bottom of the deck. Advice. Okay. So, yeah, King of Swords. They're thinking about the truth about the situation, the truth about how they feel about you, the truth about what they want to do about it, the truth of everything. Their truth about everything, okay? So, we've got the Eight of Cups and the King of Wands in reverse. Now, the Eight of Cups is talking about walking away from something. Okay, this could be walking away from you and the situation, but they've been trying to do that for however long. You know how long your twin flame has been trying to not deal with this situation. I don't. I'm just saying that they're walking away from something. Could be that they're going to just keep turning their back on it and keep walking. But with the King of Wands in reverse, this is more likely what they're walking away from. They're walking away from their ego. Okay, this would be, if you were talking like on energy level, their ego, the 3D energy. This would be the 5D energy, how they're feeling. Okay, so the King of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands is normally this arrogant person, this sort of jumped up person, someone who has to have it their way, done the way they want it done. They've been waiting for you to come to them. Okay, now we've just stuck that in reverse. They're starting to think, well, maybe it's my way isn't the best way. Maybe someone else's way is better. Maybe the person who advises me to do things is right, and I've been going against that all this time. Maybe you have a fair point. You were the one who told me that you love me, and then I walked away because I want you to come to me and prove that. but that's not the way it's working. Like, you now have to go to, or I say you, the Aquarian now has the Aquarian now has to go to you and prove that they love you, because that's what they've done. So this could be walking away from a situation they're already in. Maybe it's a family situation. Maybe it's they're turning their back on work so they can free up more time to be with you. Maybe they're turning their back on whatever they have been concentrating on to distract themselves from their feelings for you. Okay, crossing this is the Star in reverse. The Star in reverse, yeah, again, it's like that King of Wands. King of Wands likes to be the center of attention. It's in reverse. Maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe you, the viewer, is actually the center of attention. And then now the Star is, again, maybe I should walk away from the limelight. Maybe I should walk away from being the center of attention. It's also linked with hopes and wishes. Yeah, maybe their hopes and wishes were you were going to come to them and declare your undying love to them a second time, or maybe a third, fourth, fifth, depending on your situation. Maybe they just used to get off on that, making you come to them and trying to win them over, and they'll quite happily live the rest of their life with you as long as you keep paying them that attention. Well, that wish is broken. It's in reverse. It's not happening. A wish in reverse also talks about, or a wish in any read also talks about the fact that there's a Tower moment somehow involved in all this. Okay, this might be off read, so to speak. The Tower moment might be the thing that created the Death card to come out. Okay, something dying off, something new taking its place. Again, that doesn't necessarily mean a physical death. That could be a spiritual death. It could be an end of a belief. It could be turning your back on your work, your family, your current social habits, whatever. Okay, so we got the Emperor, how they are feeling about you. I'm just going to clear my throat for a second before we get going any further on this. Right, so the Emperor, in their soul, how they feel about you. They feel like they're taking control of all this. More to the point, they feel like they're like wanting to become in charge of the situation. Currently, these energies keep washing over them. They keep ignoring them. They keep hiding from them. They keep burying their head in the sand. All those sort of things. Concentrating on work. Finding someone else who looks just like you but is not you. Just finding anyone else, really, to try to take their mind off you. But now in their soul, they're thinking, well, nah, this ain't working. I'm going to have to take control of these energies that wash over me as they come in. I am going to have to start processing them as they come in to see if I can actually do something about this. Okay, so we cut the Strength and Hermit cards both in reverse. Now, the Strength card is talking about having fear. They, in their soul, they actually fear where they might end up, where they're going. Okay, and the Hermit is all about like inward looking. Okay, it's like trying to work out why things always go wrong in your life. Where is the happiness and joy? Disappearing off, leaving society. A hermit is someone who tends not to have any interaction with many people. That's exactly sort of like in their soul what they're doing. Spiritually, they've pulled right back into themselves. Okay, now they've already looked and judged everything what has happened up until this point, and they're fearing what's coming next. Okay, and because obviously the strength card means you fear something. If you need the strength to tackle something, which would be in the upright, then you fear what you have to tackle. Okay, and that's it in reverse. They're not, or the other way of looking at it is they don't have the strength to deal with this in their soul yet, but they've started taking the first steps in building their spiritual strength. They're taking those steps in, like expecting what's to come next, dealing with what's coming next. They're taking control of the situation, as I've already said. They're trying to now lord it over themselves. Okay, they're trying to pull everything together in their soul. Yeah, as I said, spiritually they've pulled back from everyone and everything else, and they're just concentrating on them and trying to build them. And with, as I said, with the Hermit in reverse, that's them pulling back from everyone else and they're fearing what is coming next. They're fearing, have I left it too late? Yeah, am I now no longer in this particular journey? And so what's fueling this? We have the Fool in reverse as well. What's fueling this is the fact that they just feel foolish. The fact that they feel like they keep going over the same old thing over and over again. I meet someone, I date them, trying to distract myself from you, the viewer, and it doesn't work out. Well, why doesn't it work out? As I said, then I said why they're looking at why their relationships don't work out. It's because they're starting to feel in their soul that they're stuck in a cycle, which until they do something right about that, because that's the whole point of these cycles. Yeah, I'll go to show you the second card. As I was putting this back on it, I saw it. Okay, so as they feel like when you get something right in these cycles, that's when you move on. Okay, you get up to a point of judgment. Okay, judgment is your second chance. It's either you're getting judged, have you passed your test? It's the examiner seeing if you've got all the questions correct and then allowing you to move on to the next level. Yeah, or it's having a second chance. Now they feel foolish, they're going around in circles, but they're wanting a second chance. This is why they keep doing it, because they want the second chance. But it's also judgment. What is it judgment on? What haven't they passed a test on? They haven't passed the test on the soul cycle, the Six of Cups. This is where tarot really comes into its element. Yeah, you can't make these things up. You watch me shuffle them. You didn't see me interfere with them in any way, shape or form. Oh, I hope they were on camera when I shuffled them. I can't remember now. But yeah, it's just coming out. The Six of Cups, the soul contract card. Looking back on past happy times. Reminiscing on past happy times. This is in the soul, remember. Okay? The Five of Swords. Realising that I was the one who savaged this. Okay, yeah, they did savage it. They also sabotaged it. They sabotaged themselves in this particular relationship. Okay, and the last card out of all this is the Nine of... Well, actually, I'll go for one more after this. I wouldn't normally, but I just saw what it was. The last card in this little run, yeah, the Nine of Wands. They're tired of fighting it. The Nine of Wands is also known as the Wounded Warrior. They've had enough. They don't want to fight it anymore. Okay, or by fighting it all the time, being the warrior, that's how they sabotaged this wonderful Six of Cups, this soul connection they had. Yeah, but they're getting a second chance for it. The last card coming out is the World. Okay, the new start, the new beginning. This isn't just a small new beginning. That's a whole big new beginning. This is having a life-changing moment, having an aha moment, suddenly realizing that I need to do this, and then going and doing it. Okay, so they need to do this, and then they're going to go and do it. Let's see what it is they think they need to do. The Lovers. Okay, you and them. They need to fix you and them. Okay, the Lovers is also known as the Choice, the universe's choice, just a bit like those cards shooting out of my deck there as I was trying to shuffle them. It looks like we're getting a little collection for this one. So yeah, but it's also about the coming together of two people who are meant to be together. Okay, the energies are very compatible. Maybe your offspring from the situation, if you have any offspring from the situation, go on to cure cancer or unite the world. Okay, is a special spiritual and divine reason that you two have to be together. Maybe it's just that for you. Maybe it's all just purely for you and them. But normally there is an outcome from it as well. So this is the actions they want today. They want to stop burying their head in the sand. They're going to stop burying their head in the sand. The Eight of Swords in reverse. The Page of Swords. Okay. Sometimes it's seen as a card of spying. Sometimes it's seen as a card of disappointment. I'm actually getting this as they're starting from the beginning. Okay, the Page of Swords is where a knight starts. All the pages are the indications of where the knights become from. They're like the young lads who clean the armor, feed and water the horse, find work, go and do errands, have dinner cooked for the knights. They're a bit like their personal slaves. Okay, And that's what they're thinking. I have to go back and I have to start this from the beginning. I have to teach myself, in this particular case, what I have to do with the Empress. You. Okay? I need to keep an eye on the Empress. I need to learn from the Empress's lead. Okay? The Empress is going to be my knight. The Empress is going to be the one that teaches me. Obviously, male, female, doesn't really matter. It's the energy. Okay? It's a feminine energy. Okay? So basically they're thinking, I have to learn how to be a bit more loving, a little bit more caring, a little bit more fertile, a little bit more malleable to a certain extent. Okay, we got the Page of Pentacles, and then we have the Six of Pentacles coming out from this as well. I have to come in and offer them the balance. Okay, we saw the Justice card. I think I skipped over the Justice card right at the beginning when I was talking. Basically, they want to bring balance back to the situation. Yeah, and here it is. Yeah, I need to bring the balance. I need to give as much as they give to all this. I can't just keep taking from, well, not just this situation, any situation. This is where this is all leading to. Okay. What's crossing all this? Oh, it's that star in reverse again. It's because my dreams aren't coming true currently at the way they are, or the way I am going. I need to change my ways to make that go up the right way. Okay, what's stopping them? Oh, okay, the Six of Cups. The contract is stopping them. They can't come forward, no matter how much they would dearly love to. The universe is actually holding them on a leash, holding them back. You can't come to this contract until you have proved yourself to me. Imagine the universe is now your dad, okay, or your mum. You have to prove yourself to the parents that you are a respectable, worthy, not you, they have to, yeah, okay, remember. So, yeah, the universe is like your parents, and this Aquarian has to prove to your parents that they are a respectable, loving, caring, correct person for their little boy or girl. The universe's little boy or girl, you. So there's something within the soul contract they haven't fulfilled yet, okay, which is blocking them. Okay, and we have got the Two of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles as well. I feel that obviously the Two of Pentacles is an energy of juggling, paying Peter to, or robbing Peter to pay Paul, or sometimes it can be just like the crossover point. Okay, maybe the energies are turning into taking this leash off and letting you loose, or taking their leash off and letting them loose, I should say, but it's not quite there yet. We're at this point. There's being loose, and there's where we currently are, and we're at that point, the crossover of the energies, the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is in reverse. It's saying they're juggling the wrong things. They're worrying and concentrating about the wrong things. They're trying to squeeze their love for you into everything else they have in life, instead of dropping something from their life, what they currently have on the go, to then make room for you. Okay? It's basically, I will try my best to be there for you when I need to be, or when you need to be, but I'm not promising. My work might take priority over that. This might happen, that might happen. Okay, the King of Pentacles is talking about what it is they are juggling. They're juggling their practical side, their financial side. It's like, well, I couldn't possibly date the collective because, well, it will get in the way of work. Work is more important to me. Having the dollar is more important to me. Okay, getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and jumping on a bus, then a train, and then a taxi to earn yourself some money in London, and then doing it all back and getting back at like 12 at night to do it all again the following day. How could I fit anyone into that sort of lifestyle? Would drop that job. Okay, that's what the universe is saying here. That's what's blocking them. The fact that they haven't chosen you over anything else in their life as yet. Okay, they're trying to juggle you in. Crossing this is the indecision of it all. Yeah, the King of Cups. This is where the other side of the Two of Pentacles, the other juggling. If you see what I mean, they're juggling you with, or the King of Cups with. Did I call it the King of Pentacles again? With them, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Oh, that's probably why. If I did call it the King of Pentacles, it's because I've got an Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. a sudden new beginning with you, the King of Cups. Okay. And they've actually been advised to do this by someone, probably the universe. Yeah, intuitively they know they should be doing this. Yeah, okay. And the Three of Pentacles again. The work, one of the work cards out of the Tower deck in reverse. Stop working on other things with other people. Okay. And then an Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Stop working, full stop. Drop the work. They need to drop the work. This is what blocking them. They are trying to juggle you into their work life, but placing work above you. Okay. They're indecisive. And another thing about this card, yeah, what's blocking them is this guy here, walking away. Okay, turning their back on the situation. That is the same man. That's the King of Wands. No, the King of Pentacles. Oh God, Jesus. If I keep calling them kings of various different things, he will be the emperor pretty soon. It's them. They are turning their back on Cups at the moment. Okay, and walking away from Cups. Cups is love. Cups is your connection. They are concentrating on Pentacles. Okay, they're thinking they have to bring balance. They have to put in what you're putting in, but they're thinking on a practical level, not a loving spiritual level. Okay, so let's see what advice the universe has for you. The Ten of Pentacles, very nice. Right, so the advice for you is, well, have your perfect life, live your perfect life. Okay, when it comes to this situation, you're currently in a Ten of Pentacles energy. Yes, you may think about them a lot. Yes, you may be wanting them in your life a lot. Yeah, but remember, they are very pentacle orientated. They're practically orientated. They're thinking about money, money, money all the time, not love, love, love. You're sitting there with all the wealth and finance they could ever really want. Maybe it's some bright idea you have, which they can capitalize on or whatever. So this could also be why there is a blockage. Until they learn how to control their greed over wealth instead of their openness to love, they can't come to you and start draining your Ten of Pentacles. Now, it's the perfect life. It doesn't necessarily mean you're loaded with loads of money. Some of you might be, some of you probably aren't. It just means it's kind of like everything you've always wanted is there at your fingertips. Okay, so let's see what the universe has to tell us about this. We've got the Queen of Swords, we've got the Six of Wands, we got the Seven of Wands. Okay, so there is the truth of the situation. You kind of actually know, possibly down in your heart of hearts, that they're not ready. Yeah, if you ever go and look on their social media, you will see them like lounging about in a really expensive car or eating meals in really posh restaurants, and you're sort of thinking, well, yeah, I want someone who wants to save their money, not just blow it on useless, unimportant things like eating food. Bear in mind, an expensive restaurant will get their meat from the same place anyone else in the world gets their meat from, which is normally a cow or a pig or a lamb or something. It's the same stuff. Okay, it doesn't need to be that expensive. You can eat a beef burger anywhere, really. You can have one from McDonald's, you can have one from a roadside cafe, or you can go to somewhere like really expensive, like Hickory Smokehouse, and have something like that. I'm not saying that Hickory Smokehouse is like the top of everything, but it's more expensive than your McDonald's or your roadside cafe. Okay, do you sort of know this? And it's like, well, until they start actually changing their ways, I'm not really interested in them. But you're not acting upon this truth. You're still worrying about them, wanting them back. You want them to recognize you for what you are. Yeah, they're not going to recognize you for what you are until they get over this obsession with Pentacles. Okay, they are very successful with what they're doing at the moment, but that success is what's blocking them from coming towards you. Okay, we got the Seven of Wands as well. The Seven of Wands is an energy of like believing that you are right and everyone else in the world is wrong. Okay, and yeah, you need to get a victory over that. You need to start learning that, well, perhaps I should. I think the advice to you from this is stop actually defending how you feel about this person. Okay, you feel the way you feel about them. Stop actually defending it to yourself. Just let them go. Let them do their stuff, and eventually they will turn their back on those pentacles, which I'm assuming is what they're walking towards, and come back towards those cups. Crossing this is the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you used to have a lot of pentacles in your side as well, but the pentacles you're getting are not so much I want this, I want that, I'm all ego and sort of like flashing my money. You're getting like the side of the pentacles of I'm established where I am, and with the 9 of Pentacles, I'm free and independent. Embrace your free and independence. Have victory with your freedom, okay, at the moment, because you won't be free forever. If you're holding yourself back from having any form of relationship because this person might come one day, then the universe is saying don't. Embrace what you have at the moment. Embrace your freedom. Take a victory from your freedom. The victories you get from your freedom currently at the moment will lead you to having a 10 of Pentacles. Okay. The other thing a 9 of Pentacles would indicate is an income of finances, or an influx of finances, I should say. Maybe you're going to win some sort of cash prize from something. Maybe you have a little £5 flutter every week on the horses, and one of these £5 flutters is going to come off and make you a lot of money to help you with your 10 of Pentacles, to put your life into a place where you are comfortable and you don't need to worry about anything. Okay, it might even be enough money to have your children and your children's children comfortable and not have to worry about anything either. Okay, so that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. If it doesn't, as I said at the beginning, don't worry too much. Go and check out the All Signs overview, as if you're still watching this bit, and see if anything else resonates with you. Go and watch that video as and when I release them. If you like this video, please feel free. Show me that you liked it by giving me the thumbs up. If you didn't like this video for any reason, it's okay. I'm a big boy. I can take it. Hit the thumbs down button. I don't mind. But it would be nice if you let me know in the comments why. Okay. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. And that way you'll get notifications of all the wonderful reads I do. Yeah, that sounded a little bit like a song. Okay. And until the next time you are watching one of my videos, you be good out there.